So what I've done is I went ahead and laid out all the pieces. You've got the light bar that includes 100 LED lights inside with like a diffuser, so it's not blinding when it comes on. You've also have some clips, cleaner, some tie-in, some zip ties, and even a remote. And this remote's going to allow you to turn it on, as well as has some dimming features as well, and it will retain the last setting that you left it. So you can either set it and forget it, or you can decide that you want to make changes. First step is going to be a little bit of preparation. We just need to clean the ledge on where this is going to be installed. So you're just going to take this ledge, just clean it off. So the next step requires us to go ahead and just remove these tabs that are here for the double stick tape. And also, when we're completely done with the install, it says to remove plastic film before using. So there's just a nice little coating here that we'll take off. And last thing, just to remind you, when you're putting this on, you always want to make sure that once this is installed, that we want to make sure that it all winds up here on the passenger side. And it also has a nice curve to it, so it's going to have that nice form factor. It's going to just be nice and smooth, have that curved look to it, so it's going to look factory when it's done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take off these little covers off the tabs here, and that way we can put it up here on the window. And again, reminding you once again to make sure that this cable is facing the passenger side. It's actually recessed a little bit even inside the actual ledge, so you don't have to worry about, if you have this on, worrying that you're going to lose any extra storage space in here if it's going to be right next to the glass. So that's also a really good plus, really good design to this. Make sure it's nice and tight. Comes with these clips here that you're going to take out. Even has them in different colors for you, that way it kind of will camouflage it a little bit. So you've got the blacks and the white ones, so you're just going to put the black ones down here on your glass and then work your way into the cab. But what I'm going to try to do is something a little bit different on my install. Is I'm actually going to be doing another upgrade later on the outside, where I'm going to run some wires as well. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to come down here through the glass, and as I get down here at the bottom, I'm going to give it plenty of cable, because there's plenty of wire left here. I'm going to go down here, and I'm actually just going to follow this rubber outside of the hatch, and then go all the way through here underneath, and you can see there's a little bit of play right here as well, so you don't have to worry about that. Tuck that under, and then go underneath here and on the side, and then when this is completely done, it's actually going to go up into this roll cage portion, and then tie into your dome light. So I'm going to use some of these that have been supplied. I'm going to use the black one, but if you would like and you don't want to run it on the outside, you can actually run it inside here and then push it right here on the black, and that's why there's black and white ones. So again, black for the outside, white for the inside. Okay, what I've done is I've now attached the clips to the back of the glass, and again, instructions do say to keep it as close as you can to the defroster. The reason for that is also, if you don't and put the clips any further out, you won't be able to get the glass to close completely, because it rests right against that rubber seal. So you want to even take a look. Mine's an older Jeep, so I was able to see exactly where the wear was on the glass, so I made sure not to come anywhere close to that. So what I've done is I went ahead and put that on the glass, and I've come down, and what they've done is they provided you some wire loom, so you can just use some wire loom that goes over the defroster cable and then take it right into the cab like you see here. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this wire loom that they provide. Again, this isn't always an option to you. You can take the wire loom off. I'm actually going to run it back behind here and then run it behind the actual rubber and then tie it in and bring it inside the cab here at the very bottom. So there's actually some little bit of give right here. So I'll just roll that right in, bring it underneath, and that way I don't have any clips showing on the inside. Gives you a nice clean look. Again, it's up to you if you want to take the time, but you don't have to worry about that being in its way for when you close it. So this cable right here represents the one coming off the back glass. This is actually what's going to allow you to use the remote control, and then this is what's going to tie into your dome light. And either setup will work for you, but when I go through using that, that's how much I still have left without using the wire loom and going from the top. What we're going to do now is on the left side of the roll bar, over here is where the zipper starts. And so you're just going to take your zipper here, move it across, and then you'll see here that you've got access now to the wire. And you don't have to unzip it all the way, but what we're trying to do is get access to these wires right here. And again, this is all going to be covered in the installation guide as well. And what I did is I want to go ahead and just take my screwdriver and I just pry this up a little bit. It's just a little tab that keeps it nice and tight from the factory. But that just gives you just a little bit more access to the wire. And just want to show that to you. And then over on the right next to the plastic cover is the other access, and you're going to have to go ahead and feed this included wire all the way to the top, red and black. You'll feed that all the way up in here, tie it into here, and then this will plug into what you ran earlier on the outside, and in between that will be the remote control. Okay, what I've done is I've went ahead and connected into the dome light and have run it back down to the roll bar, and what I've done is I went ahead and left the zip ties uncut for now, just so you can see that all I did is just followed the existing wire that was there and just tied to it. And then I'll go ahead and zoom out slowly for you. And so now you can see what we've got. So we've got the completed set where we have the hatch glass connected to the remote control link and then into the dome light. Real simple install, and again all you need to do is disconnect from the one that just from your light right here and leave the other one connected, and then this allows you to still take off the top if need so, if you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here real quick and show you how clean we can make this look. What I'm done is I've run through the back here underneath the top, so in case the top ever comes off, that wire's not going to get pinched. And all you're going to do is just go around the corner, pull down the carpet a little bit, and then you've just got this extra excess wire you need to get rid of. So what you can do is I was just going to run straight down right here by the carpet, and to take this off, this cover, all you have to do is just pull up on this, and this is just to cover so that your seatbelt looks clean, and then you just pull apart a little bit. Real simple to do. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this under this plastic. You won't see that cable at all. Everything's nice and tight, and it looks really good.